Okay, how is everybody doing? I would like to take a minute to give you some advice on social media. Now, I have my own little approach, and no, it's not really working, but uh, it's still fun to play with at least. It's like you ask people what's the reason they do the things they do, and it's just they have fun doing it, so why stop them? It's one of those situations. I've come across some information and tips and tricks and all kinds of great things that make my social media presence just game. It's like fun. It's kind of like a game. Now, one tip I find interesting. Oh, let me get my train of thought here. Um, is an interesting tip. It's about how you could. It's not about the SEOs so much as it is about the content. Apparently, social media has turned into more of a content generated type of platform, uh, as opposed to trying to get all the links and the backlinks and everything to link together. In Google, at least with the algorithms, the way they have it set up, it's better to just work on your content and your keywords more than trying to get your links to hook up to other links with backlinks and all that. There is still some relevance to links, like if you had a link with a government website or a .org, like the charity website. But besides that, if you just have .coms linked to each other, more .coms linking with everything else and all that, there's really no advantage to it. It's not about the pages and how many links they have, it's about the content and what you put into it that's going to get people's attention and have them come back for more of your stuff. So that's something that I can give as advice. I think is interesting, and you want to take time to study that type of thing. Google, once again, I mean, they've taken over everything. They've come up with little search things, tools, and all that. There's a Google, I believe, a Google AdWords. They study what's the popular search word for the day, and you can go in there and just see. And then there's also another Google, like a books type of thing, like words used in books. You could search that, and then between, say, the year of 1900 and 2000, how often was the word, I don't know, let's say homie or something used? When did that start? Apparently, there's this article of Generation X, where this term arose really quickly in the early 90s and then started tapering off into the 2000s. There was great interest in writing about it, and then it started tapering off. People stopped looking into it that much. So it's a lot about keywords and getting people's attention, and you want to pay attention to that. And then on top of that, I find it's interesting how you can knock two birds out with one stone with putting out, hooking up your Twitter to your Facebook. You don't need to just post on Facebook. You could post it on Twitter, and then you can have it linked up to your Facebook. That would be kind of a link right there. That would be your SEO link. It posts twice. It posts once to Twitter and once to Facebook. And then if you made a WordPress, you could write a WordPress and then have that linked up with Twitter. So you'd write a WordPress that would go to Twitter, that'd go to Facebook, it'd also go to your WordPress, And then also if you had another website, I forget what it's called, have it sent to 4 different sources with just one post. So that's an advantage too. So there's my advice to you. Thank you.